The YouTube Christmas Crypto Purge. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here, and welcome to another episode of Heise Says. I've got my stein of coffee, and I thought we would have a look, or have a talk, about the Christmas Purge that YouTube started for a lot of crypto channels. Now, I was caught up in that. And I know you're asking, well, Florian, you're not really a crypto channel, and no, I'm not. So it was interesting when I received my first ever community guideline strike. And this here is a snippet from my website, on the dashboard for YouTube. You've got copyright strikes that you can get here, if you pilfer, music or just steal rubbish and put it up there. Or you have community guidelines. And there's a whole set of rules that YouTube have, which are community guidelines, which when you go through, a lot of them seem quite reasonable, similar to restrictions on television. And first you get a warning, and then you receive a strike. Now, if you receive 3 strikes within a 90-day period, your channel is gone. You've lost it. So getting a strike is a very serious thing, and you do everything you can to avoid getting a strike, because, well, you could potentially lose your channel and everything that you've worked for. So a lot of people take it very seriously. Now, recently, YouTube has made changes to a lot of their policies and procedures, and the problem is if they go and look at previous content and then assess that on new requirements, you think, how is that fair? Well, let's have a look. So, what else? I'll share with you what I woke up to on Christmas morning. I received an email here from, I'm just finding another image to share with you guys. I received this email from YouTube. Hi, Heise Says, our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our sales of regulated goods policies, okay? Sales of regulated goods policies. We've removed the following content from YouTube. And the video was New Zealand deplatforms Lauren Southern and Stefan Molyneux. Now, I thought that was quite strange that they deplatformed this video, particularly for the sale of regulated goods, because I wasn't really selling anything in this video. I was reporting on the news. Now, Southern and Stefan, they are controversial figures in the media, and I would not be shocked if YouTube considers them borderline content, particularly some of the arguments that Stefan, while fact-based, but what he puts forward, are quite uncomfortable to a lot of normies. And then I received another email, another one as well, and this is for Lauren Southern Band from Australia. You can see here these all came together, so I got a warning. So normally, because I've had several videos, I should have lost my channel instantly, but now they warn you, particularly if you have a few at the same time, and how it violates the policy. And of course, I was getting worried here, and then I received my strike, and this was, again, violates our sale of regulated goods policy. And this policy, it's gambling and marijuana and things like that they don't want to have on their platform or they don't want to sell, which, I respect their choice to limit that. Particularly advertising gambling, I'd argue they should also then limit games that maybe have loot boxes in it, but that's a completely separate topic. But there was this Freedom Map launch, my 1,000 subscriber special. I thought, okay, that's unusual. There are some interesting things there that I'm mapping in the map that particularly Social Justice Valley may not appreciate or may question. But a lot of these videos were previously reviewed by YouTube and monetized. So I'll have put stuff up there, the Southern stuff, banned from Australia, Stefan Molyneux stuff. I'll put that up. It'll get limited state, which means it gets hardly any advertising and then hardly any exposure on YouTube. So what you do is you put a request in, they review it, and it's happening a lot faster now than in the past. And then they'll watch it and boom, they'll give it the green tick and then it will get monetized. So I thought that was strange. Well, a lot of these have already gone through an assessment process on YouTube. So I'm starting to think, okay, why, is it just because this supposed purge that's happening on YouTube? Because at this stage, I wasn't even thinking of crypto. I was not even thinking of crypto. And I had another video that appeared here. Lauren Southern and Molyneux's visas approved. And again, I thought, well, since most of these videos are about Southern and Molyneux, and Molyneux, he was, kicked off PayPal as well, so they're not happy with him. So you can see where I'm thinking, okay, they're really taking a hard line and clearing a lot of the edgy content out. And again, and I'm thinking of sales of regulated goods, because that's what it was saying in the email, but then it was harmful conduct as well. So, perhaps these videos were all flagged as being borderline by YouTube, so they take any opportunity they can to remove them. Then I received once again another one, businesses attacked for hosting Lauren Southern and Stefan Molyneux. Again, another one. And fortunately, I received another strike, not a second strike. So this means that, okay, when I received these, I thought, okay, I'll naturally put in requests to address them, and we'll just jump over here and we'll have a look. I mean, here's New Zealand deplatforming them, and I'll just turn off the volume. And, with a magnificent beard that you can't see because I'm under it. Hang on, I'll zoom. Oh yeah, you can see it there. You can see there just a video reporting on the news, discussing the news. This is from August 2018. And Southern banned from Australian in July 2018 as well, with a slightly less magnificent beard. And this one here, Molyneux, and their visas approved. And you can see this is again from July. So these were from 2018, all of these videos. Freedom Map was the most recent one, but that was in September. And look, I have to pause it just when my mouth is opening. You can see here. Notice how this crypto exchange is advertising, and that's something I'll bring up. That's what I think may, not this one here, but we'll look in the description, the links. And then I received another email. So what I was doing when I received all of this, I thought, okay, well, that's going to cause me some issues. So I decided, it was Christmas, so I was down the Gold Coast anyway. I pre-recorded a few videos. So I was sitting there on the couch with my Bundy and rum, between food, napping, and giving the kids Christmas presents. They got spoiled with all the grandparents. It's just crazy. We're the only ones pumping out kids, so they spoil them rotten. So I was having a pretty good time. With Dark and Stormy, guys. Not sponsored, but I bloody well wish I could. But it's alcohol. YouTube probably wouldn't let it happen. So drink responsibly, kids. So I was there enjoying my rum, relaxing. I thought, okay, well, this looks like they're taking the edgy content, so I will go through and I'll just remove the old stuff that could be a bit controversial or could be a bit edgy. So I went through and I just deleted a whole lot of old videos. So my view numbers are probably 500,000 down. And I mean, that's not the end of the world. A lot of that stuff it's news, commentary on news. So it has a lifespan. Sure, people will watch it in the future, but not so much. So, I tidied a lot of that up. And if you really want to see it, it's still on my BitChute channel. And I could probably upload it again now, but I don't think anyone would be interested in a news video from, when I was first starting and only got a couple of hundred views. But then I received another, not strike, a warning. Because the first thing is a warning. And this is, hi, Heise Tutorials. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think that it violates our sale of regulated goods policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube. Now, this is a video, Raster Design 2018, Autodesk from Raster to Vector. Now, this video is very different to all of the other videos. And we'll jump here. And this is one, this is an AutoCAD tutorial. I actually have another YouTube channel, guys, Heise Tutorials. And, this is a throwback from when I was teaching at university. I made a whole series of, video tutorials to just teach people different things that we do. I used it as an aid to help me teach students when I was teaching them Rivet and ArchiCAD, because it was really frustrating answering the dumb questions over and over again. I could just point them to the videos. And it worked. Recently I was trying it, 9 months ago, I did another video, and a year ago I did another one. So very rarely I'll still whack one up there. But, it's gotten 7,800 views. Okay, that's good. I haven't checked this one out on it for a while. 50 likes. And it's just showing you how to use this software. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. Why would they nab this video? Why would they nab this video? And why, the other ones I'm thinking, okay, they're a bit edgier content, probably borderline on YouTube, and they're becoming hyper, wanting to turn into Netflix. Even though they've reviewed it before, maybe something's happened. Then I watched an episode of The Quartering where he's talking about cryptocurrency people that are starting to lose their channel, getting everything wiped out. And then I start looking on Twitter and I notice Alex from Nuggets News, his channel is in trouble. I'm thinking, what is causing this problem? What could be causing these issues? So then I realized the only similarity between my Heise tutorial and some of the earlier stuff I did, was in the descriptions. So if you look here at Rust the Designer, I click down here, you can see I used to have my crypto tip jars here, and I'll have my BitChute and DTube. But I also had referral links, and I had my crypto trading affiliate links. So I had CoinSpot, Coinbase, Binance, and KuCoin, and a few other ones there. Now, back in 2017, what you could do is you could buy an altcoin on a less popular exchange, and then sometimes when it jumps onto a more popular exchange, that increases the value. So you're playing really the publicity, the news of some of these tokens that would drive up the cost, and then you could flip it for another one. And I was playing with that a little bit, not very much. And so I had I was working on all these different exchanges. So I used to chuck up these affiliate links just for the sake of it. And I can't be bothered doing it anymore now, to be honest. Independent reserve is another matter, because I actually talked to the CEO. And KuCoin, that was quite a decent exchange. They were all reputable. None of them were dodgy. Because one thing with all these videos taken down, I went and checked the Cloud Token YouTube channel. That is an actual scam, guys, a Ponzi scam. All the videos were still up there. So I thought, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because I have other videos as well with all of this crypto stuff in it too. And none of those have been taken, so only a few had. So I went through all of my catalog, all the videos, and just removed these links, cleaned them out. I had to clean it all out, because that seemed to be the only consistency between the Heise Says videos and the Heise tutorial videos, and it lined up with everything everyone said. Now, part of the reason why this could be happening, why I thought it may be happening, is a development in the crypto world. Now, there is this thing called, leveraged or margin trading. And KuCoin, I didn't know, but you can now do it. And essentially where you borrow money or borrow crypto from an exchange and use that to trade with. So your profits could be significantly magnified, but your losses could be significantly less. And there are a lot of people in the crypto world at the moment, a lot of influencers who are shilling this BitB exchange where, if you sign up, you get $50. And I think the risk is you need to, put the money in there, and then to get it out, you got to put more in. You can lose more than you put in. So it's not free money. It's an element of risk, and it's a much higher element of risk than other levels of trading. This is a very sophisticated form of trade, leverage trading. It's not something for the beginner. So I can understand why. They wouldn't want you to, or they'd consider that a risky element, because there's a lot of people that have gotten burned with crypto. So that's what I thought was happening. That's what I thought why they were cracking down on this. And then I thought, okay, well, as a content creator, I need to constantly review any of the businesses that I'm linking to on my channel, or even in past videos, because I've got a duty of care if what they're providing changes. So that's a fair bit of work. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that is a fair responsibility to put on content creators? Do you think YouTube acted fairly and reasonably? Or their time frame in Christmas? Do you think that was all just, or was this a systematic attack on the crypto sector? So I'm not sure. I think it was an honest mistake. But it just shows you how, when you're using, their business, you can have a risk, you can lose it all real quick. Other than that, I mean, it's all been reset. The videos have been restored again. I'll clean them up with removing the stuff. The older content I took down, I'm not going to bother putting back up again. I don't think there's, people are asking, where's your video from 2 years ago on a particular topic. Yeah. So, I mean, that was an interesting Christmas, guys. It was an interesting Christmas. At least everything has been restored. I think most people have gotten their channels put back and their content back up. So guys, I thought I'd just explain to you what is happening. My theory as to why they targeted this sector and these referral links, because I mean there is a risk inherent in that. I don't want to be encouraging people to go to KuCoin now with that element of risk, unless they definitely know what they're doing, and then they'll be able to find their own way there. But let me know what you think, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've had a great holiday. And if you want to help support us, we have a Patreon and a Patreon. We also have Amazon and eBay affiliate links, and even Independent Reserve. And we have our very own merch on the Heise Says blog. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.